Saints Row the Third apparently got a remaster sometime back in 2021, and that somehow slipped under my radar, but considering the circumstances, I suppose that could be excused. It is a shock to me though, because I love a good Saints Row game, and I'm finally glad that Volition, whatever you call them, they've dropped their attempt to become a GTA like-for-like clone and go off in their own direction and embrace the madness. And oh boy, was Saints Row 3 the game that let us know that that was about to happen. It's just your usual Havoc type sandbox games with cars and boats and planes and shit in that direction. There's main missions, there's side missions, collectibles and distractions and diversions. It's a GTA style game, not a clone, not anymore anyway. I've platinumed the previous one and here's proof, look, I've got the video and everything. But I'm going to do it again so I can make an arbitrary list of the worst trophies in Saints Row the Third, the remaster. We all know the drill by now, this list is in no real order except for I will leave the worst trophy to last because I want that view time.
You know people can just skip to the end, right?
So, here we go. The 6 worst trophies in Saints Row the Third, the remaster, that you absolutely cannot skip to the end of. Watch it all of it. Love/hate relationship. This one fucking sucks. So for some reason in this game, and I truly don't know why it's there, I guess they had spare buttons left or something, you can compliment or insult people with these buttons here. You see, like this. Now do you see how I'm getting shot to shit? Well, I'm the fool that brings a middle finger to a gunfight, like something from Gladiators. So anyway, rinse and repeat the process, and sooner or later, when you're absolutely riddled with bullet holes, you will get the bronze trophy. And maybe you can use that to catch the blood from all the bullet holes that you are now riddled with. Third and 30. Right, a couple of questions, if I may, I don't want to be rude. Why exactly are you asking me to spend 30 hours playing this game? And I guess the one that's really bothering me, and the one that's really matters above all, at least to me, is why are you a gold trophy? Do you know what this smells like? This smells like my old nemesis. Artificially inflated playtime. Now I don't know if these things are tracked on PlayStation, but what I do know is that these things are tracked in other places, say Steam. And oh, would you look at that? It's the same bloody achievement list. Who saw that coming? Definitely not me. At least this has somewhat backfired, with only 5% of people on Steam and a measly 3.6% on PlayStation bothering to even get it. Just stop it, Volition, violinist. Well, I don't know what you call. Let me be finished when I'm finished. Your game is short.
No, I'd say it's an adequate length.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be argued as perhaps even long, if you're looking at the right kind of angle. Life of the party has us do exactly what I would expect someone who is absolutely not the life of the party to do, and that is collect 100% of the collectibles. Now, picture this. You show up at Giga Chad's house and you show him your Pokemon collection, and oh, it's a 100% complete one, you've got the shiny Charizard. Let's just see who the life of the fucking party is, shall we? There are a total of 80 collectible items strewn all across Steelport. These consist of drug packages, sex dolls, money crates, and of course, since we're now celebrities, photo opportunities! You can buy upgrades that will tell you exactly where these things are, so it's less about trying to find them and more about just endlessly driving or flying back and forward to fulfill your sordid little fantasies. I hope this silver trophy was worth it, because you're a pervert. Gender equality is on this list due to its name alone. This is a big problem in our society, and I think it's about time we addressed it. The inequality between the male and female bee population is at an all-time high. Just look at these poor bees, sent to war. For what? A bigger tree? More honey? Hundreds, if not thousands of bees sent to the front line against the worst of all evils. Dancers. While in reality the queen sits on her bee throne, reading her bee atlas as her expansionist plan all comes together. Yes, Susie B. She's eyeing up that hive of yours. In reality, all we have to do is spend 2 hours as a man and 2 hours as a woman. It's nothing to do with bees, but I had to pad time, and the only reason this is on here is because I kind of like to roleplay in a game. So having to change my gender or appearance against my will, it's not kosher, bro. Are you ready for some safe scumming, my gamers? Yeah? Well, I wasn't, so fuck this trophy, dude. They're both going on here together for one reason. It's the only trophy in the game that depends on what decision you make. The only one. There is no other trophy that does this, and there's no warning. It's just get to the end of Act 1 and be presented with a choice to either be a complete moron and blow up a perfectly good penthouse slash possible chain of hotels in the coming future, who knows, and get the kaboom trophy, or you can do what a normal sensible person who isn't clearly off their meds would do and get the tower defense trophy by saving the building. If you save scum, then you'll be fine, you can just reload it, but if you were completely unaware it was coming, like me for example, then buckle up, sunshine, because you're playing the entire first act of the game again, and they're both bronze too, so fuck me, right? As I said in the beginning, we do have to save the worst for last. And this one is a doozy, and it can nosh me off in a jacuzzi. You're my hero. Complete all the challenges. In case you are unaware of what that entails, then let me just run the requirements down the screen while we have a little talk about this one, shall we? It's not all bad. We start simple, kick 25 people in the nuts. Hey, that could be fun. Perhaps even funny. But then things start to pick up. What's that? Gang members taunted? Didn't we do that before? But now we have to specifically taunt them, and we have to do double the amount from before. 50 hostages taken? That's a pretty tedious one, since most of the cars have one, maybe 2 passengers if you're lucky. Distance travelled 762,000 kilometers. What the fuck? Oh, now you're just taking the piss. Kill 50 emus. That's not the bird, that's these things. And what the hell do you have against these things? I mean, I did do it. I did it for us. But was it worth it? That's the list, frienderinos. If you think I missed any, or just want to argue with someone else in the comments about how wrong I am, then argue with someone else in the comments about how wrong I am. There are other social links in the description below if you fancy that kind of thing, and if you fancy this kind of thing, then why not subscribe? I'm pushing to do a hell of a lot more of these now that I have a little bit more free time. Leave a like as well if you liked the video, and leave a dislike if you didn't like the video. Just don't leave without making your mark on the internet, as you never know when it'll be gone forever. My name has been mostly misrepresented in the media, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, my friends.